It's just a quick video about the upcoming Wolves game against Norwich on Saturday. Seen a lot of fans saying it's easy 3 points, and I disagree. I think at the moment, the last couple of games, Norwich have been looking better. Now they've got a new manager, obviously the ex-Aston Villa manager, and they seem a better team so far, and I think it's going to be a struggle. At the moment, we are in good form. We did really well against West Ham. I thought our midfielders played really well and dominated the midfield, which originally I thought we were going to struggle against. But especially Neves, and I can't knock Martinho, had a great game. The midfield looked really good. I hope we can bring that on against Norwich and win the midfield and win the battles there. For me, the threat is up front. Norwich haven't really got a good defence, and it's the up front really for me where we've just got to be on our A game and do well. It's the kind of team that we usually lose against. We do really well against the big sides, and then we'll play someone from the bottom. Burnley last year, I think they're at the bottom of the table, weren't they, last year, pretty much. 2 from the bottom, and they absolutely did us over. And then looking back, like Huddersfield and stuff, these are the teams where maybe our players go into the game and feel a bit cocky, feel like maybe they don't have to try so hard because we're playing against Norwich, and maybe they slip up. So if we look against Southampton, the last game, it was a header last minute that went in, so we're just going to make sure we don't switch off against Norwich. And apart from that, I think we can get the win. We've just got to try and do what we did against West Ham, dig deep throughout the whole game, and everyone's got to gel together. I thought Simoneau had a really good game. Nori had a good game against West Ham. No problems in defence. I can't really knock anyone for the whole game against West Ham. If we can bring that on to the next game, I hope he stays with Podence. I really do. I've seen Podence recently, the last couple of days in training since the West Ham game, and he's looking on fire. Raul as well is linking up really well. I don't know about Hwang. He's done really well so far. He didn't really do too much against West Ham, but he is a bit of a physical presence. I don't know if maybe they'll keep Podence and maybe swap Hwang, because we have got a game on Wednesday. There's not much time now for rest. So I think it'll be the same lineup. If there is a change, I think it'll be Hwang, maybe for Trincao or something along those lines, or Traore. But we'll see what happens. Good news to see Marcel and Bruno Jordao back doing a full week of training. I've just seen the press conference. Large is really impressed with both of them. They've done really well, and I think Jordao is just going to get a couple of under-23 games to get his match fitness up, so we've got another option. Bad news about Bolly. Bolly's out with a muscle injury. He's not going to make Norwich, and we haven't got any updates about when that could be. It's around 3 weeks' time now that players are due to leave for AFCON, the African Cup of Nations, about the 20th of December, 19th, 20th of December. A lot of the African teams want players to be released. So maybe, some people are saying maybe it's a bit of a publicity stunt, maybe to basically say he's injured so he doesn't go, and maybe they do, but at the moment Bolly's really been suffering, hasn't he? He always seems to be injured, and I think it just shows us how much we are desperate for a new centre-back in the January transfer window and a central midfielder. But let's see what happens. We've got Marcel that can slot in centre-back, Dendonga can slot in a centre-back, and if Jordao comes back as a good player, then we've got backup there in the centre mid as well. But apart from that, nothing else from me. I think it's going to be a win to Wolves. I'm going to go with 1-0 to Wolves. But I think it's going to be a tougher game than we think, especially with the new manager. And I think Norwich have got all their players back from injury. They've not got many problems at all in the injury front. So it's going to be a good game, and hopefully get 3 points. Cheers, guys.
When the Wolves come out to play, that is absolutely stunning!